This is the Camelbak 2-liter Crux filtration system partnered with LifeStraw. And you have 3 different sections to it. Your typical Camelbak Reservoir with its wide mouth opening and easy to fill handle. Then what you have is you have the typical mouthpiece and straw with the lock, which also disconnects here. And what separates it is the LifeStraw filtration. And this separates here. This is what your water runs through to make sure that when you fill it up from a stream or a lake or some questionable form of place of drinking, that it's purified as it enters. And it has a 2-stage filtration system. And so you can be sure that it's filtering out like 99.99% of whatever bacteria it is. It fits in very easily. If you don't want to use that for some reason, you just bypass it with the hose. For example, if you're going to be using safe water, but you also want some type of hydration mix to go in if you're doing long runs or bikes or whatever it might be. But this is what you would use when you need to filter it out. Here's the positive. The positive is that the Camelbak knows how to do hydration system. If you've ever used a Camelbak, you know what to expect. It's easy to fill, it has the handle, it fits within their Camelbak backpacks or other backpacks. You have the typical connection point here. There's nothing new. If you like the bite valve and the lock, it's standard. This enables you to go out on a long hike, fill up from streams, not have to pack so much as you're walking, and feel comfortable that if there's an issue, you can just fill up here. And if you're going to be doing backpacking for a couple days, this can be a solution to you. However, the drawback is if you need to filter water for food or other things, cold soaking, etc., or if you're going to be using powders, you can't filter it through this and then put it in there unless you're sucking in your mouth and spitting it out into a cup, which I wouldn't recommend. But this will answer a lot of problems. It won't be the solve-all for example, hiking the Appalachian Trail or the Pacific Coast Trail. But if you're going to be going into a place where you just want the freedom to drink from wherever, and you're going to be coming back, you don't need it for food or other things, this is great. So this small little package fits right in, makes it accessible. I used it on a 50K supported run, and I was just filling up at in fountains I found along the way, and I was coming straight from the rocks. Didn't have to worry about that. I couldn't put my drink mix in here, so that was frustrating. But if that's not an issue for you and you can use something else, this can make it a whole lot easier, keeping it in one package altogether. So the Camelbak Crux 2-liter hydration system fitted with the filtration system by LifeStraw, both 2 companies that you should know and probably have experience with, and they work together. That is way better than one of them trying to do it on their own. So I think this is a great option, and I'd recommend it to anyone who's doing long hikes and they need the ease of drinking out of wherever without carrying tablets that taste nasty and an extra filtration system to pump. It works. One note, as you drink from it, you would think it'd be really hard, and it is a little bit harder than the typical, but this filtration system isn't what you would expect as you're pumping water with another filtration system. It's just like drinking, and I drank from it like normal, and you could tell that you're pulling through something, but it wasn't horrible or difficult, really. It was just, oh, I'm filtering water as I drink it normal. So keep that in mind, but I didn't find it as a drawback, just recognizing I'm filtering without having to pump something, and that worked well.